Better here, better here. These are little lines that go on the suit. There's a silver undersuit that the actor's wearing, and you know, I know it. I just drew some of this stuff. This is good. Angles here. This is good here. Correct color. Um, they brought back the other arm, which I'm sure he appreciates. We're missing a controller up here. We're missing a line here. Missing a line here. Need a gap going across here. And then this is really defined as, whoops, it goes in like that, and then here. And if you took a line out here, that's not straight. Circles look a little off. Pretty sure they go like that. So they're at 90 degrees to here, not this way. For this angle, you would not be able to see inside the front of the lens to see the green lens on the front and see in the back. So if you look at a box looks like that. Box doesn't look like this, where you can see the front and the back. So that's off. These are okay. This goes up like that, and then I don't know on the things. I usually put like 2 on one side and 1 over here. These goes here, and it has 2 lines go in the vertical and 2 lines go in the horizontal, not 13 degrees, 15 degrees off. This, kind of sure so still maybe a little narrow on that. So if we look at my knife, kind of pointy on the top, comes down, straight down, has a handle, bows out a little bit, that's a little much. Alrighty, so that's my knife. And let's scale that up a little bit so it fits. Not good. Not sure what this is. This line here, there should be no line here. You're still trying to do that hood thing. Maybe here it might go to here. But probably not, because again, this is the other side, so his center line is running through here. So his center of his other shoulder, her shoulder in this case, So that's going over the back. So this one's a little bit on the offside, I think. So I don't. I'd have to check that. But this is not good. That's not good. Line here. These don't have the greens. That's good. That's good. 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 I'm pretty sure this line is actually up there. So let's go here. Okay, so the top of the ammo box is right here. This is about a fist. And here's the armor. There's a little strap right here that is actually bolted onto the middle of the armor. So on the center line, that strap goes up and is attached right here. So there's a gap, and this is on the inside, so you don't see it like that. So there's a gap right here of space because your hips have to move. Because if you're a person, you have a ball, you have a hip bone, and you have a femur. And when you sit down, this does this. So if you make a suit of armor, you have to cut out room for this to pivot. If it doesn't pivot, the person can't walk, and the person can't sit in a vehicle. You can see that this is a three separate circles and the muzzle brake. Can't really see through the gun here. Can't really see through it there. That actually looks about right. That looks a lot like the gun that he used in that one shot. Missing that. But you can see where the armor is here. It's here. So the butt's a little. I mean, I could have made. My bad. But it's flat across the back, comes down a little wider, and then flat back on the other side. The front's narrower, maybe about the space of a hand. That's probably 2 hands wide. So again, when you're drawing these lines here, you need to take this color here down to 0 so you can see through it, so then you can come back and make these lines where they're supposed to be, because they're not arbitrary lines, they're wrinkles on the suit. Same thing here. I mean, there's going to be some lines that are moving in there. It's not just a bunch of hash marks on the side of it. So Yeah. So it's getting closer. Getting closer. Move this over here, clean up the knife, clean up the gun a little bit. Make sure you've got to look at the turnaround sheets, the model sheets, to figure out where these lines are. Because this section on the suit for the movie shoot fell apart. So you've got to go with that model sheet. And these are all drawings from, so I drew this much of this one for the model sheet, but all these other guys were taken out of scenes in the story. See a little round bit here. Do a round bit. That's it. That's turn-in review for Infantrymen. Interesting drawing over this stuff. I feel like I'm back in college.